Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're coming from. Arnon Barnes in the house for another Wednesday Words of Wisdom with Arnon. So very excited to be here with you guys. We've got Facebook in the house, we've got Instagram in the house. So very excited to be talking to you about something that has kept on creeping up in the last few days, few weeks with a lot of my coaching clients that I work with. So let's give everybody a moment to join. Yeah, Kyle, good to see you. And today we're going to talk about the five things that I consider to be success killers. Now, there are many different success killers, and I could probably list 20, but to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, and to give you value, I'm going to talk about 5 absolute success killers. Okay, so let's give people a moment just to join. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay, so let's dive right in. Again, what are, from my experience, years of building businesses, owning businesses, selling businesses, growing businesses, coaching other business owners, business leaders, what are 5 success killers? Okay, so in no particular order, I'm going to give them to you. Okay, so here we go. Okay, first of all, one of the biggest success killers with people is that a lot of people do not start a business. Let me say that again. I believe a success killer, if you say, I want to be successful, I want to create more income, I want to have a high level of success, I want to have a better lifestyle, then I'm telling you, being an employee is going to be very difficult to create high levels of success and a lot of income at the same time. Unless you have a C job. So an executive role. A C job is a CEO, a CFO, a COO, a CTO. So unless you have a C position in an organization, in a company, then you can make a lot of money. The problem with that is then they own you. You have no time because you're the CEO, you're the CFO. They need you all the time, right? So a very big success killer is, and I see this all the time, is people don't start a business. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there who say, oh yeah, but Arnon, I've never started a business and I've been an employee. I've only been focused on, building websites and web design, or I'm just great at administration, or I'm a phenomenal, photographer, whatever it is. So if you have a skill, if you're an artist, right? And we're all artists. If you're an artist in a specific field, partner up with somebody that brings an extra dimension that together you could build, grow, and start a business with. Okay? A lot of people think, oh, I've got to have all the answers, I've got to have all the skills, I've got to have all the knowledge, and I have to do all the work. What? No, you don't. You have to have one superpower. You have to master at least one skill. And then with that skill, you can build partnerships around you, and with these partnerships you can start a business. So a success killer is to only stick to the idea of I'm going to be an employee for the rest of my life. Start a side hustle, maybe something you're passionate about, maybe something you love, something you're good at, something you're enjoying. But I'm telling you, if you want to achieve higher levels of success, you're going to have to start a business in some shape, in some form. And it doesn't have to be a business that goes to 1 million or 10 million or 100 million. It could be a business that generates for you an extra 10 grand a month. How would your lifestyle look if you earned next to what you're already earning an extra 10 grand a month. $10,000, 10,000 euros, 10,000 pounds. How would that change your life? I'm pretty sure it would make quite a difference, okay? So, one of the success killers is a lot of people do not start a business. You got to start a business, guys, okay? Number 2, this is a big one. A big success killer is education. Education. Oh my goodness. I see so many people, even starting a business, failing. Starting a business, failing. Starting a business, failing. And failing on the same things again and again. And one of the reasons the lessons are repeated is because they don't educate themselves. You know, for me, it's always about reading another book, taking another seminar, getting coaching in a specific area. Maybe it's on business growth, business success, mindset, health, relationships, love, whatever it is. But if you want to master a space, you've got to educate yourself in that space. I have a friend, bless him, been my friend for, let's see, probably over 25 years. Great guy, good heart, good person. He asked me a few years ago, he said, Arnon, you're doing so well, I know where you came from. You came from nothing. I didn't have a rich daddy, a rich mommy. I didn't even have, my father wasn't even around since I was a teenager. I dropped out of school when I was 16. So he knows me from back in the day. And if you were to go back to my friends from 25 years ago, they probably would have said, well, the best he would ever be is maybe working in a restaurant or a taxi driver. By the way, there's nothing wrong with those professions, but they would have never envisioned that I would have the level of success that I have today, okay? And so this friend came to me a few years ago and he said, Arnon, I want to also succeed. I want to become a successful businessman. I want to become a multimillionaire. What do I do? I said, great. The best place to start, this is what I said to him, the best place to start is to read a book. To read a book. And he was like, what? Read a book? No, I don't think you understand what I mean. I want to become a multimillionaire. I want to be able to provide for my family, my tribe, my community. I want to add tremendous value to the marketplace. I really want to succeed. And I said, I understand. The best place to start is with a book. I even told him which book to buy. He went and he bought the book. Credit to him, he bought the book. It took him about 3, 4, 5 months until he opened the book, and he didn't get further than the first 10, 20 pages. And so, if you are unwilling to educate yourself, then the marketplace and life will educate you. So, in my opinion, the second biggest success killer is people are unwilling to educate themselves. They don't take the seminars, they don't go read the books, they don't find a mentor, they don't take a coach. They're like, I'll do it on my own. And the guy's still broke. By the way, his situation where he was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, hasn't changed. Still the same person, same problems, same financial issues. But you can't help everyone. You can only help the willing and the committed. Okay? A third success killer that I think is a big one is listening to the wrong people. That's right. I see so many people that have financial problems, or they want to learn about how to make more money, and they go and they get advice from someone who is broke, for example. Or they want to start a business and they get feedback from their mother-in-law who's never ever owned or had a business or doesn't know anything about business. Okay? Now, I don't want to discount people have opinions and people have got value and you can learn from everyone. I get that. But if you want to succeed, if you want to have high levels of success, if you want to live the lifestyle you desire, you've got to surround yourself with experts. People who have done it, been there, and have got the t-shirt. Very important. You want to learn how to grow a business? Speak to someone who's done it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You want to take your company to 1 million, 10 million, 100 million. Talk to someone who's done it and doing it. You want to learn how to build a phenomenal relationship. Talk with someone who's been married for 30, 40 years. Okay? Find experts. Okay? I see so many people listening to the wrong people. Be very careful, my friends. Jim Rohn said, you need to stand at the gates of your mind on guard every day to protect yourself from people that are not going to empower you. Okay? So, very important. Third, killer mistake if you want to achieve high levels of success, listening to the wrong people. Get feedback from experts. Get feedback from people that are in the ring, fighting the fight. Okay? Don't get feedback from people in the cheap seats, because that will hurt you. Okay? Number 4. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big success killer. Look, you can work 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5 until you're 65. Okay? You can do that. But if you want to create high levels of success, right? You have to learn as a businessman, a businesswoman, an employee, doesn't matter. As a person, you need to learn how to invest. Invest. You have to learn how to invest wisely and intelligently. You have to learn how to take €1, $1, £1, and to turn it into $2, €2, £2. Because you need to learn how to leverage your money, your time, your experience, and your expertise. And by the way, what is the best investment you could make? What is the best investment you could make? That is the investment in yourself, right? So, obviously I invest in cryptocurrency. I invest in Bitcoin. I've been doing it for years, okay? I'm very blessed. I've got an amazing portfolio, okay? But I invested time. I invested energy. Watching the YouTube videos, reading the book, listening to the people, getting advice, going to the seminar, speaking to experts, understanding the money, the money policies of the world, how money was created, how money is being deflated, how money is losing its value. Most people they don't invest, right, in their education. They don't invest in creating assets. They don't invest in learning how to grow their money, okay? So there's something you have to learn. So without a doubt, a success killer is, and I see this all the time, people not investing in assets and not investing in themselves. Definitely a success killer. Now, I'm going to give you one more success killer, but before I give you this one, please, if you're getting value, if you're learning something, if you're sitting there and you're saying, oh wow, that's an insight, that's an aha moment, tag someone in this message. This is going to go up on my wall in a moment. Tag someone that needs to hear this. Spread this message to at least one person you care about. I'm always watching interviews on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm always educating myself. And when I come across something that's powerful, I feel almost it's my obligation to share this with people that I care about. that I care about. So if you're enjoying this, if you get value from these sessions, tag one person, share this with one person. Let's spread as much light as possible. Jesse, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes. So let me give you the fifth success killer that I believe hurts people. And that is very simple. You need to understand this. If you want to be the best football player, if you want to be the best swimmer, if you want to be the best runner, if you want to be, when I say the best, I mean the best version of yourself, yeah? So maybe you're not going to be the Olympic world-breaking runner, but maybe for you to run a 5-kilometer run, that would be like, wow, that would be your world record because you've never run in your freaking life, okay? But so when I say the best, I mean the best for you, okay? If you want to be the best in an industry, in your business, in your space, in your work, in your life, in your relationship, the one thing I recommend every single one of you do, and this is a big success killer, is hire a coach in that space. Think about this. Like business owners and business leaders come to me when they want to build their business, right? And the way I see business, I see it like a chess game. It's like a game of chess, right? It's like a board of chess. And everyone's got a different chessboard. They've got a chessboard in love. They've got a chessboard in relationships. They've got a chessboard in business. I am a very blessed and very experienced chess player when it comes to building and growing businesses, buying businesses, selling businesses, right? I'm a businessman. So when people come to me and say, look, this is my chess game on business. This is where I'm at with my business. This is what's happening. You want someone who's got experience to look at your chess game and say, move your queen from D4 to E5. For example, okay? D5 to E5. And then, you become very strategic. You start to anticipate. In fact, you start to play the game that you actually force the player sitting opposite you, the universe, to respond to you the way you want the player opposite you, the universe, to respond to you. I hope that makes sense. Like if you were in front of me right now and I was to do this, if I was to put out my hand, don't say anything. If you were opposite me now, right? You're standing opposite me. If I went like this, what most likely would you do? You would most likely shake my hand, right? If I went like this, you would probably also put out your hand and you'd shake. Why? Because you are predictable. Human beings are predictable. We are predictable animals, okay? If someone's coming to hit you, most likely you will either do one or two things. You'll either defend yourself and then hit back, or you'll run. Very predictable behaviors, right? And that's why it's so important you understand that from my experience, number 5, one of the biggest success killers is not having a coach, not having somebody to watch your chess game and show you things that you might not see. Not because you're a bad person, just because you don't see them. Because you're so stuck in the forest, you can't see the difference between the trees and the forest. And so, success killer number 5 is not having a coach on your team, whether it's a business coach, whether it's a wealth coach, whether it's a success coach, whether it's a mindset coach, whether it's a relationship coach, whether it's a sex coach. I don't know, whatever it is. But there are some great people out there that have trained themselves, have dedicated their lives to helping others. And there's people that have got tons of experience that want to help you with their experience. Okay? So let's wrap up. 5 success killers in short. Number 1, not having a business, not starting a business, not having even a side hustle. That is a success killer. Number 2, not educating yourself. Oh my goodness. You've got to educate yourself, guys. You've got to be reading books. You've got to be taking seminars. You've got to take online courses. You've got to get coaches. Surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up. Success killer number 3, listening to the wrong people. Stop listening to the wrong people. Okay? Listen to smart people, intelligent people, people that are ahead of the game of you. Okay? Don't listen to your broke neighbor. Don't listen to that person, okay? Or listen to them, but don't take their feedback as the final saying. Surround yourself with experts. Success killer number 4, not investing in assets and not investing in yourself, okay? And number 5, not having a coach. So I hope you guys got value. A little bit longer today. Next week, same time, same place for another amazing session. I want to wish you guys all the best. Stay strong, stay powerful, and I'll see you next week. And remember, if you got value from this video, tag 1, 2, 3 people that can also grow and learn from this session. Till next week, ciao.